Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're getting into a really fundamental challenge for professional AV. How do you move these massive, uncompressed 4K video signals over, hundreds of feet without losing any quality or getting that frustrating delay?
Right. It's a huge bandwidth problem, and your standard cables just can't keep up. So we looked at the sources for a very specific piece of gear, the tvONE Magenta Fiber Optic Kit.
And it's not cheap. We're talking over $3,000.
Exactly. So our mission was to figure out what that price tag gets you. Why is this considered the express lane for a video signal?
I like that analogy. So if we stick with that, traditional copper cable is like a 5-lane highway suddenly squeezing into one lane.
Yeah, a complete traffic jam. You get interference, the signal just dies after a certain point. It's a non-starter for serious jobs.
And that's where fiber comes in.
For places like, say, a big university lecture hall, a command center, or a live event, fiber isn't a luxury anymore. It's a necessity. It's the only way to really guarantee it's going to work every single time.
Okay, so let's dig into the performance. The big claim here is moving uncompressed 4K at 60 hertz. How much pressure does that actually put on a system? And is zero latency really possible?
It is, and that's what's so impressive. The performance is basically flawless, zero measurable delay, which is critical if you have anything interactive on screen.
Right.
But more than that, it supports 4K 60, 4.4.4 video.
Okay, so for you listening, what does 4.4.4 actually mean in practical terms?
It means you're getting perfect color, no compression, no shortcuts. Every single pixel has its complete original color information.
So not just a good picture, but the exact picture from the source.
Exact picture. Think medical imaging or high-end graphics. This is the difference between pro-grade and something that just looks okay. We're talking 18 gigabits per second of data handled perfectly.
And the distance is just wild. This kit pushes that perfect signal up to 984 feet.
300 meters.
That's nearly 3 football fields, end to end.
Yeah, and it does it over standard LC fiber, either single mode or multi-mode. But, it's not just about speed and distance. It has to be stable.
In a professional environment, for sure.
The system has top-tier RF and EMC immunity. So basically, stray signals from other electronics or power lines, they won't touch it. Your signal stays perfectly clean.
Which is a huge deal for an installer. Let's talk more about that, the features that make an installer's life easier. This isn't just about moving pixels, is it?
No, not at all. It's a full integration solution. It handles all the modern standards you'd expect, like HDCP 2.2 for copy protection.
And things like EAD, which can be a real headache.
Oh, absolutely. EADed support means the source and the display talk to each other automatically so you don't get those weird resolution problems. But the real game changer here is the control pass-through.
What's that?
It has bidirectional IR and RS-232.
So that means what? You can control the source from the display's location.
Exactly. Or the other way around. You don't need to run a whole separate network of control wires. It all just piggybacks on that single fiber cable. It simplifies everything.
They even thought about the audio, too. There's an audio return channel, ARC, and support for all the big formats like Dolby and DTS.
And even small physical things like the locking power connectors. Nothing's going to get accidentally unplugged during a critical moment. It's just robustly designed.
So the big takeaway here is pretty clear. When you absolutely cannot compromise on quality or distance, a high-end fiber kit like this one is the only real solution. It's that express lane we talked about with total control.
And that leads to a final thought for you to chew on. If we can now maintain a perfect zero latency signal over nearly 1,000 feet, what does that do to the physical limits we always assumed we had in AV system design? How does that kind of freedom change how you even begin to plan for these huge complex installations?